Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Sherry Taylor. I'm a freelance dietitian and nutritionist based in the West Midlands, and I'm also the director of Eat Great, Feel Great. Now, if you've been looking for nutrition and weight loss information on the internet, you've probably already discovered that there's a lot of people out there with a lot of different opinions about what you should and shouldn't be eating. It can be so confusing and really difficult to know who you can believe. So the topic of today's video is, what's the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist? You've probably come across all sorts of different people with different credentials: nutritionist, nutritional therapist, nutrition advisor, diet expert, diet coach, dietitian. What do all of those terms mean? So in the UK, dietitian is the only legally protected title. You cannot call yourself a dietitian in the UK unless you're registered with the Health and Care Professions Council. Now, in order to be registered with them, you must have a minimum of a bachelor's degree, generally in human nutrition or equivalent, and you must have also completed a series of practicums where other dietitians assess your performance to make sure that you're adhering to a minimum standard. As a member of the Health and Care Professions Council, we're audited regularly to make sure that the information that we're giving out stays up to date and current with the latest research. And we're also required to adhere to a very high ethical standard. Now, compare that to a nutritionist, for example, or a nutrition advisor, or any of those other terms. They unfortunately are not legally protected titles in the UK. That means anyone can call themselves a nutritionist, a nutrition advisor, nutritional therapist, diet coach. Any of those terms are not legally protected. That means as a consumer, it is your responsibility to make sure that you find out what that person's training is and to make sure that they're going to be able to help you with whatever problem you're dealing with. You could come across someone with a PhD in nutrition, in which case they would have loads of information to share. Or you could be dealing with someone who just got a Groupon voucher and completed an online course over the weekend. Obviously, the standard of advice that you're going to get between those two people is going to be very different. Now, generally, when the people hear the term dietitian, usually it's associated with nutrition and food advice relating to a particular medical condition. So if you say have type 2 diabetes or irritable bowel syndrome or polycystic ovaries or high cholesterol, often you will be referred to speak to a dietitian because we're specifically trained in how food and nutrition affects different medical conditions. The term nutritionist often refers to just general nutrition advice or help with weight management, for example. Obviously, a dietitian can offer both types of advice, but someone who is a nutritionist or nutrition advisor is generally supposed to be focusing more just on general nutrition. So if you need nutrition advice, I'd be delighted to help you. I'm based in the West Midlands and I have clinics in Kenilworth and in Sutton Coldfield. But if you live a bit further afield, I can also offer you information advice through Skype or FaceTime, for example. My specialty is weight management, particularly people who have tried lots of different things and haven't had any success. I have quite a unique approach that's very holistic and looks at all sorts of things beyond even what you're eating and physical activity, to include stress levels, sleep, your attitude, and your mindset toward food as well. So if there's anything I can do to help you, please get in touch. You can reach me at 0121 384 7087. Or my email address is eatgreatfeelgreat@outlook.com. Or please check out my website at www.eatgreatfeelgreat.co.uk. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.